Alright, hello sports fans. We are live for Monday Night Football between the Falcons and the Eagles. Hold on 1 second. Just want to get this up. But welcome to the stream, everybody. We got Monday Night Football between the Eagles and the Falcons today. Alright, let me pull up the comments so I can see what you guys are saying. Also, I'm going to put out a poll on who you guys think will win. I've got the Eagles in what should be a close one. Alright, there's the poll. Make sure to vote on that. But who will win, Falcons or Eagles? Hold on, let me pull up my predictions. I got the Eagles somewhere around 31, 20 something, something like that. Let me check my exact score. Eagles 30-17. So I got the Eagles winning this one in a close one, or kind of close. 30-17. AJ Brown not playing for the Eagles. Hey. Uh-oh. Hold on. Alright, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hold on. I just had the game on, and now it's not on anymore. But welcome to the stream. Be sure to vote on the poll of who you guys think will win. I've got the Eagles 30-17. Let me know who you guys have. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna end this poll and redo it. I messed up. All right, hold on. Let's retry this. There we go. I hit the wrong button instead of question mark. All right, there we go. There's the poll. It's actually correct now. Everything's spelled correctly. But yeah, be sure to vote on that. A lot of NFL injury news today. Also for this game, I saw AJ Brown is out. Let's see where. I know I saw something about AJ Brown being out. The game's gonna start in a second. Let me look up AJ Brown. I think he's got a knee injury. You got the Eagles 31-17. Okay, we're very similar. I've got the Eagles 30-17. He was ruled out yesterday. Yeah, I saw he got ruled out at some point. Just trying to find it now. Alright, let me see if I can get this game on. Hold on. We're gonna kick off any second now. Yeah, AJ Brown was definitely ruled out yesterday. But let me pull up this game. It hasn't been letting me pull it up for the past couple minutes. Because it says event hasn't started yet. It's definitely started now, and now it's still not working. Alright, why do I always have trouble with Monday Night Football? Hold on. Let me try it this way. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We got the Eagles and the Falcons on Monday Night Football. Eagles 1-0 after beating the Packers in Brazil last week. Falcons 0-1. Losing to the Steelers despite not allowing a touchdown. They lost 18-10, allowing 6 field goals. Alright, let's try this again. No, that's the Manning cast. I don't want that. Oh, come on. Why? What, never? Hold on. Alright, here we go. Hurts over the middle of the field, completed for a first down. Looked like the game's first play from scrimmage. Alright, I had to go an alternate route to get there. Just pull up a different... I had to go through... the ESPN website. But it wasn't working, so I just kept retrying, and then eventually got there. 1st and 10 from the 48 for the Eagles. They've got the ball first. Hurts in shotgun. Barkley lined up to his right. And Hurts off play action throws to the outside. That is caught by Britton Covey, who's hit hard by A.J. Terrell at the point of the catch. Oh, we've actually got a flag on this play. We got an ineligible player downfield here. It was an RPO, so I mean, it's understandable. They're run blocking, so they just got too far down the field. Oh yeah, their center was about 5 yards downfield. So 1st and 15 following the penalty on their own 42. Score was game, minute in. Covey in motion. Hurts on the option. He will keep this run to the outside. Jalen Hurts out of bounds after a pickup of 2. We'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Eagles offense obviously missing A.J. Brown out with a knee injury. Their 3 receivers are most likely going to be their 3 receivers today. Devonta Smith obviously going to play a big role. Then Britton Covey and Jahan Dotson. To the outside, Hurts throws caught by Covey, and he's forced out of bounds after pickup of 5. That'll bring up a 3rd and 9. So 3rd and 9 for the Eagles on their own 48. Empty backfield for Jalen Hurts. From just inside their own territory. It's a design quarterback run. Hurts bounces outside. He's not going to get there. He's going to be well short of the line to gain. Picks up maybe 2. And the Falcons defense is going to force an Eagle punt on the first drive of the game. So here's a 4th and 6. First drive, first punt. And the punt is away. Falcons will let it bounce, and it will check up before it is down at the 8-yard line. And that is where the Falcons will take over. 12 minutes to go in the first quarter. You got the Falcons this one. All right, I've got the Eagles 30-17, but hopefully it's close. But the Eagles, they punt on the game's first drive after an interesting third down play call of a quarterback draw on 3rd and 9. But the Falcons get the ball for their first possession after an Eagle 4-play, 19-yard drive takes exactly 3 minutes off the clock, ending in a punt. And now Kirk Cousins and the Falcons offense will take over for their first possession, backed up deep inside their own territory at their own 8. Nobody on the Falcons offense really played that well last week. Kirk Cousins, 155 passing yards, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. Bijan Robinson ran for just 68 yards, didn't get in the end zone. And their leading receiver was Ray McCloud, who had 52 yards. Kyle Pitts got in the end zone, but otherwise this Falcons offense played really bad last week, scored just 10 points, and we'll have to see if they can do better against an Eagles defense that allowed over 400 yards last week and 29 points against the Packers. Cousins is still around. Yeah, he's been around for a while. He's on his third team. Started with Washington, then went to Minnesota, and now with the Falcons. Signed a 4-year contract on the first day of free agency on March 13th. Falcons backed up deep inside their own territory for their first possession. From the 8, Drake London in motion. The handoff goes to Bijan Robinson running left. He cuts up the middle, and Bijan with a good pickup of 7. Up to the 15-yard line. Cousins under center again. Drake London in motion. Handoff to Bijan running right. He cuts up the middle, spins away from another guy, tries to spin away from another. Picks up a first down before he's hit hard. Gain of about 7. Again, maybe more than that. But a good run. Back-to-back good runs for Bijan Robinson. Nice spin move in there as well. So here's a 1st and 10 from the 22. After a couple good runs by the Falcons. They come out under center again. This time go play action. Cousins with time. He zips one incomplete. Deflected at the line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looks like Jordan Davis able to tip that one up in the air. Yeah, it was tipped by Davis looking for number 1. I believe that's Darnell Mooney. But I'm not positive on that. 2nd and 10. Cousins in shotgun. Look to throw. Cousins with time. Throws over the middle. Completed. To Drake London for a pickup of 6. So 6-yard pickup, and that brings up 3rd and 4. Third and 4 for the Falcons. From their own 28. Cousins in shotgun. Cousins looks to throw. Has time. Now it throws to the outside that is incomplete off the hands of Bijan Robinson. That's one he's definitely got to catch. Nakobe Dean in coverage. But that one has to be caught. It's going to be close to see if he gets a first down or not, but right off his hands. It's a good throw from Cousins. He's got to catch that. So both teams pick up a first down and then punt on their next set of downs. And the Eagles got the football back. Britton Covey will field this at his own 27. Covey on the return cuts outside of left. Tries to look for a cutback lane, and it's going to get taken down at the 36. So a solid return. And both teams with very similar starts. The Eagles went 4 plays, 19 yards, 3 minutes, and punted. The Falcons go 5 plays, 20 yards, 2 minutes, and punt. So very similar starts to both sides. All you have to do is catch and run. Yeah. Sometimes it seems harder than you would think, but that is what looks like a pretty easy catch and run. Obviously, I'm sure it's a lot harder actually in real speed with the linebacker right behind you. But that seems like a pretty easy play for Bijan Robinson. Alright, so they're just about to come back from commercial. Eagles with the football for their second possession. Teams trade punts on their opening drives. Alright, they're back from commercial. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, 9:55 to go. So the Eagles with football in a scoreless first quarter. Obviously, remember they're without A.J. Brown, out due to injury, although played a great game last week against the Packers in Brazil. With over 100 yards, his first 100-yard game since week 8 of last season. The ball on their own 36. Hurts and the Eagles offense back onto the field. Hurts in shotgun. Haven't seen Saquon Barkley yet today. Well, we've seen him just not get the ball. Here he gets the ball up the middle. Barkley with a lot of space. Pickup of 10. And very close to another Eagle first down. Second and short. Hurts throws the outside. That is caught by Jahan Dotson. He's got some blockers, makes a move, spins away from another defender. And after a couple plays to Eagles inside Falcons territory at the 48. Jahan Dotson got traded from the Commanders to the Eagles a few weeks before the season started. Really did not live up to expectations of being a first-round pick a couple years ago. Was taken 16th overall, but if he didn't get traded for, was probably getting cut. So from the 49, Hurts in the pistol. Hand off to Barkley up the middle. Barkley makes a move And he's still on his feet, gain of 9. Good running for Saquon Barkley. Had three touchdowns in his Eagles debut last week. Two rushing and a receiving touchdown. And a couple of good runs to start. So here's a 2nd and 1. Hurts in shotgun. Barkley lined up to his right. Hurts off play action. Looks to throw. Pressured, rolling to his right. Hurts on the run. Throws to an open receiver. That is completed to his tight end. Not sure who that is, but he's able to pick up 4 and move the chains for the Eagles. So 1st and 10 here. From the Falcons 36. Hurts in shotgun. Handoff to Barkley up the middle. And Barkley bouncing outside to the right. Barkley still fighting for yards. He's going to have just about another Eagle 1st down. And it looks like they're going to give it to him. Another 1st down run. Barkley has now got 3 carries. A run of 9, a run of 9, now a run of 10. Him running behind an actual offensive line is insane. I mean, he was good with the Giants, and they did not have an offensive line. Now running behind one of the best lines in the NFL, that's a crazy improvement. 1st and 10, they go back to him here. He breaks a tackle across the 20-yard line. Barkley still on his feet, taken down at the 15. Another 1st down, pickup of 11. Falcons defense getting hurt on the ground during this drive. Barkley, 4 carries, 39 yards. That's just this drive. I'm pretty sure he didn't have a touch last drive, so pretty sure those were his numbers for the game as well. 1st and 10 from the 15. Here they hand off to Gainwell up the middle for 4. Second and 6. Saquon Barkley, last weekend's Eagles debut, averaged 4.5 yards a carry. Tonight, obviously just 4 carries, but 9.8 yards a carry. Here's a 2nd and 6. Eagles with the ball in the red zone at the 12. Jahan Dotson comes in motion. Hurts will again hand off to Gainwell. That's their 6th run play this drive, and Gainwell picks up 2. Barkley back into the game at running back. 3rd and 4. Very run heavy this drive for the Eagles. Barkley splits out wide as a receiver. Empty backfield for Hurts. Now Barkley motions into the backfield. Hurts looks to throw. Has plenty of time. Like, all kinds of time. Now going to roll to his left. Hurts on the run. He's going to throw to the end zone. Broken up, incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th and 4. I believe that's Richie Grant. Breaks that pass up. I mean, Hurts had all kinds of time right there. And then he decides to roll it to his left. Eagles going to go for this on 4th and 4. From the 9, 1st down is inside the 5-yard line. It's a full 4 yards. And they're not going to actually snap this. Timeout as the play clock runs down to 1. And let's see what the Eagles decide to do here. Surprised they would go for that. I mean, 4th and 4, I don't love that. I would take the points here from the Eagles. And no, it looks like they're actually going to go for this. The rest of the offense is on the field. Jalen Hurts looks to be getting a play. Looks like the Eagles are actually going to go for this on 4th and 4. So it's 4th and 4 with 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Jalen Hurts is 4 of 5 for 29 yards, also has 5 rushing yards. Hurts in shotgun. Barkley lined up to his right. Play clock at 5. Hurts gonna look to throw. Roll to his right on 4th down. Hurts directs traffic, pump fakes, now throws to the end zone, incomplete. And the Falcons defense gets a stand in the red zone, forces a turnover on downs. Hughes with the pass breakup, and the Falcons defense gets a stop. So the Falcons defense gets a stop, although the Falcons offense now backed up deep inside their own territory for their second drive. They started their last drive on their own 8. I think they're starting on like their 7-yard line here. Mike Hughes with the pass breakup. And this time the Falcons are starting on their own 9-yard line. So not great field position for the Falcons, or starting field position for their first couple of drives. I just got 2 completely different updates on A.J. Brown. Apparently, the NFL Network and ESPN have very different timetables or what they think is wrong with A.J. Brown. He's got a hamstring injury. 9 minutes ago, I got a notification that says A.J. Brown Eagles maybe could have pushed him to play tonight. Then a minute ago, from ESPN, Eagles receiver A.J. Brown says he expects to miss a couple of weeks. How is he going to play tonight then? Or get pushed to play tonight? That doesn't even make any sense. So, it sounds like A.J. Brown will be a couple of weeks. Obviously, losing A.J. Brown is a big loss to the Eagles' offense. A big loss to anyone's offense. Isn't A.J. Brown the guy who walked off? No, that was Antonio Brown. Similar, but not quite. You got the Brown. That was Antonio Brown, not A.J. Brown. So the Falcons with the football on their own 9-yard line. Cousins under center. And here's the handoff to Bijan Robinson running left. Robinson breaks a tackle, unable to break a second. Nakobe Dean takes him down after gaining only a yard. The Falcons have a receiver on their roster who wears the number 34. Who wears 34 as a receiver? That's Ray McLeod. That looks terrible. Who wears 34 as a receiver? So here's a 2nd and 8. Cousins, another handoff to Bijan. It's got a lot of space. Oh, nice move. Bijan Robinson into the second level of the defense to the 25. Nice move for Bijan Robinson. He put 27 on the ground. That was Quinyon Mitchell. What a juke. Both running backs got off to a good start. Bijan 4 carries, 30 yards. Saquon Barkley 4 for 29. Here they go to Bijan again, this time running right. And this time not as much space, gaining just 3. So here is a 2nd and 7 for the Falcons. Running the football effectively. Cousins under center, another handoff. This time it goes to Tyler Algier. And he picks up 2. 3rd and 5. They actually mark a 3rd and 4. This can be the 5th play of the Falcons drive, the first 4 all run plays. Third and 4, Cousins in shotgun. Drake London in motion. Cousins will look to throw. Cousins throws to the outside. Intercepted! No, incomplete. Mitchell almost had the pick. Couldn't quite hold on. He read that perfectly. But Drake London does just enough to make sure he can't hold on to that. The rookie Quinyon Mitchell from Toledo almost with the interception. 4th and 4. And the Falcons forced to punt again. Fair catch called for and taken at the 25. And that is where the Eagles will start for their 3rd drive. Still scoreless with 1:54 to go in the first quarter. But both teams got off to great starts running the football. Kirk Cousins, not too good so far. He has... Let's see. I'm not sure Cousins has completed a pass yet. He might have, but I just don't remember. He has. He's 1 for 4. Okay. But yeah, both teams got off to good starts running the football. Falcons 6 carries, 36 yards. Eagles 8 for 50. Both averaging over 6 yards a carry. Or at least 6 yards a carry. Falcons at 6, Eagles at 6.3. And then throwing the football, not been great. Cousins just 1 of 4. Eagles a little bit better. But Jalen Hurts just 4 of 6 for 29 yards. A lot of short underneath stuff for the Eagles, and Falcons just can't complete a pass. Or they've completed 1. That's it. But both running backs, Bijan Robinson and Saquon Barkley, have gotten off to great starts, running the football extremely effectively. Pee Wee stats for both teams. Yeah, it's not too great so far. So far, results on the poll: 67% of you guys have said the Falcons will win. 33% have said the Eagles. You should have voted if you have not already done so. If you guys are wondering who I have in this game, I got the Eagles 30-17. Although, in a very low-scoring first quarter, neither team has scored yet. Scoreless with 1:54 to go. First and 10 for the Eagles on the 25. They begin their third drive. Got down to the red zone last time, but stopped on fourth down. Hurts in the pistol. Turn around and hand this to Barkley, who this time, that might be the first time today he's really had nowhere to run. He runs for just a yard. But he has had his way on the ground. Brings up a 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9 from the 26. Hurts in shotgun. Hurts looks to throw to the outside. That is caught by Devontae Smith. Taken down right there by Terrell. Pick up a 5 to make this a 3rd and 4. I believe that's the first catch today for Devontae Smith. We'll probably see a increased role with no A.J. Brown for this week and the next couple of weeks for the Eagles. Third and 4. From the 31. Barkley motions out of the backfield. Hurts looks to throw. He's pressured. Hurts spinning away from it. Rolling to his right. Escaping the rush. Hurts throws. That is incomplete. Would have been short anyway, even if he caught it. Devontae Smith the target. And another time, a team forced to punt. So 4th and 4. Braden Mann on to punt. Avery Williams back deep to receive. Mann sends this away. Williams will field this at the 16. Williams on the return, bouncing to the right side of the field, and he's going to get taken out at the 28. And that is where the Falcons will take over. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Still no score. Cousins comes out under center. They've gone to that look a lot so far. London in motion. Cousins off play action will look to throw. Has time, throws downfield, that is caught by London, gets up. And London then taken down at the 46. It was a sliding catch made by Drake London because it was a low throw. But it is the second completion of the day for Kirk Cousins. And the biggest passing play for either team. The ball does hit the ground here, but I'm pretty sure it's secured before it does. Looks like he catches it, and then as he rolls, it hits the ground. But maybe they might take a look at this during this break. But to me, that looks good. I think he secures it, and then the ball just touched the ground. It doesn't move. So a scoreless first quarter. The Falcons with the football on their own 46-yard line after a 21-yard catch, throw and catch from Cousins to Drake London. London has actually caught both of Cousins' completions. But these teams moving the football so far, averaging both teams at least 5 yards per play, just not really scoring. Obviously, the Eagles could have taken the points before. They ended up turning the ball over on downs on the 9-yard line. But outside of that drive, it has been all punts in the first quarter. Alright, they're back from commercial. They're showing a replay of this throw to London. They do opt to stick with the call of a completion, which I do believe is the correct call. Handoff to Algier running right. Tower Algier picks up 3 to the 49. So from just inside their own territory, maybe it's from the 50. Cousins, off play action, steps up in the pocket, throws underneath to Algier, and Algier is a first down to the 39-yard line. Falcons inside Eagle territory for the first time today. And here is a first down from the 39. Actually, it's the 38 where they spot it. Cousins under center. Mooney in motion. Cousins hands off to Algier running left. Plenty of space to run. Tyler Algier into the secondary. Pickup of 13. And a first down run for Tyler Algier. Nice pickup there. That was great blocking by the offensive line. Tyler Algier, 3 carries, 22 yards. Bijan Robinson back in the game at running back. From the 23, Cousins under center. Oh, Robinson fumbles! Did he get the ball back? It just wasn't a clean exchange from Cousins to Bijan. He is able to recover. But it's going to be a loss of a couple. Battle of the Birds. Yeah, Battle of the Birds, but so far the Birds have been on the ground running the football. Cousins hands off to Bijan again. This time it's a clean exchange, and he'll gain a couple. 3rd and 9, looks like. Wow, there was really not much space for Bijan to run there. So here is a 3rd and 9 for the Falcons. 12:20 to go in the second quarter. Neither team has converted a third down. Falcons over 2, Eagles over 3. From the 22, Mooney in motion, Cousins play blown dead. Prior to the snap, we have a timeout called by the Falcons. Now, each team with 2 timeouts here in this first half. Eagles don't have the same energy as the Super Bowl years. Yeah, they looked really good to start last year as well, and they had that same type of energy as you put it. looking like they were going to make it potentially back to the Super Bowl, and instead at the end of last year they completely fall apart and then lost in the first round. But trying to turn it around here this year, started off with a win over the Packers, so maybe that's their first step. 3rd and 9. Drake London is in motion. Cousins looks to throw. Cousins, given time, pump fakes. Now Cousins going to try to run, and Cousins will gain just a yard. Cousins not a very mobile guy. Also coming off a torn Achilles. But let's see. I don't think Cousins gets it anyway. It would be close, but here is Younghoe Koo for a 39-yard field goal to finally get points in this game. "39 yards, and the kick from Younghoe Koo is good. And the Falcons get on the board first, and they take a 3-0 lead over the Eagles. Younghoe Koo actually the 3rd highest field goal percentage in NFL history. As a Cowboys fan, you're pulling for the Falcons. As a Giants fan, I'm pulling for the Falcons. But I do have the Eagles winning this one in a pretty good game, 30-17. But obviously, I would prefer to see the Falcons win this game. You're a Jaguars fan going for Atlanta. Okay. And as a Broncos fan, you don't care. You like the AFC. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, neither of these teams really affect the Broncos. Alright, they just got back from commercial. Eagles gonna get the football for their. What is this gonna be? Their 4th possession? I don't know. First possession of the second quarter. I think this is their 4th possession. So no points on the board though. A few punts and. Now I gotta look. Is this their 3rd? No, it's not their 3rd. They've turned the ball over on down and then punted twice. I might be forgetting a punt though. But here they're gonna kick off. Kickoff is a touchback, so they take a knee. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the Eagles' 4th drive. So the Eagles with the football on their own 30, following the kick being a touchback, trailing 3-0 with 11:22 to go in the second quarter. So from the 30, Hurts in shotgun, Barkley lined up to his right. Dotson in motion. Handoff to Barkley, runs into his own lineman, and spins his way for about 4. Barkley, the second player in Eagles history with 3 touchdowns in their debut. Terrell Owens, the other, who did it in 2004. So here is a 2nd and 6. Hurts, off play action, looks to throw. Hurts has time, gonna float one downfield that is caught by Devontae Smith inside Falcons territory, taken down at the 42. Nice throw and catch from Hurts to Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith, 3 catches, 23 yards. That gets him to the 48. Hurts with time, rolling to his right. Hurts going to continue to roll out to his right, and he'll just throw this away. Brings up a 2nd and 10 with 10:05 to go. Oh, they show a replay of that last catch by Devontae Smith. I don't think that's a catch. That is not a catch. Or at least doesn't look like it to me. But too late now as they run another play. Here is a 2nd and 10 from the 48. Play clock at 1. They got the snap off. Hand off to Barkley, and he's going nowhere. Loss of a couple. Matt Judon with the tackle for loss. Brings up a 3rd and 11. Matt Judon came over from a trade in the came over via a trade from the Patriots. There we go. A few weeks before the season started. And makes a nice play there. 3rd and 11. Falcons show blitz. Here's a quick throw underneath caught by Goddard, and he's unable to get the first down. Going to wind up a few yards short. They could end up going for this. Troy Anderson with a tackle to keep him short. But this is a 4th and 3. And let's see what the decision is here for the Eagles. They could go for this. This will be a long field goal. And they are going to wind up to go for it. 4th and 3 from the 41. Like the decision for the Eagles. Britton Covey in motion. Hurts will look to throw. Given time, Hurts going to roll to his right. Now step up in the pocket. Hurts, he's got a first down with his legs. Jalen Hurts inside the 30, and he's going to slide at the 18-yard line. Big run for Jalen Hurts on 4th and 3. And the Eagles move the chains. Oh, hold on, now there is a flag on the play. Let's see what we have here. Wait, what? Wow, they called Jalen Hurts for delay of game because he spiked the football. Oh, that is terrible. They called Jalen Hurts for a delay of game penalty. It doesn't wipe off the first down, but he spiked the football after he got a first down. That is horrible. That's weak. Yeah, that is so weak. That is horrible. So the first down does stand, but it's now 1st and 15 from the 23 as opposed to 1st and 10 from the 18. Toss to Barkley. He's got 5 defenders in the backfield. And he's going to go down for a loss of 6. So it's 2nd and 20. They say he lost 5 on that play. 2nd and 20, 7.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. From the 28, Hurts in shotgun. Hurts is going to step up in the pocket. He's going to tuck this and run. And Hurts taking down at the 19. Gains about 9. So this will be a 3rd and roughly 11. Troy Anderson, who's been all over the field for this Falcons defense, makes a tackle there. This is 3rd and 11 from the 19. Empty backfield for Hurts. Play clock at 2. Get the snap off. Falcons rush 5. Hurts going to roll to his right. Hurts going to try to run for this. And Hurts going to cut inside. He's got another first down. Jalen Hurts taken down at the 4. Looked like the Falcon defender was afraid to tackle him. But Jalen Hurts with a couple of good first down runs on this drive, on either 3rd or 4th down. 90. Whoever 90 is, I'm not sure who that is, but he looks afraid to tackle him. Hurts on the option, roll to his right, and then he will throw incomplete. It's like a triple option right there. It's an option he can hand off inside, he can keep it and run outside, or he can throw it. You have to throw there. There's a flag. 6:05 to go in the first half. This is an ineligible player downfield. Lane Johnson, Eagles right tackle, called for the penalty. Let's see. How far downfield was he? Yeah, he was in the end zone when he threw that pass. Mobile quarterback makes a difference all the time. Or makes all the difference, yeah. Mobile quarterback is a real difference maker. Especially with what they can do extending plays like that. Or, I mean, there's different types of mobile quarterbacks, but yeah, they're all very valuable. Here's a throw to screen to Britton Covey, and he is going to only able to slip a tackle. And he's only going to gain 2. Yeah, there's different types of mobile quarterbacks. There's like, you got Josh Allen, where you can use him as like a running back. And then there's guys like someone, they will run Jalen Hurts on design runs, so I'm not sure he's a good example. But someone like a Patrick Mahomes, where he's not necessarily a quarterback who you can run like that, but he's still a very mobile quarterback. In fact, he can scramble around and buy a ton of time. But yeah, any type of mobile quarterback is extremely valuable. 2nd goal from the 7. Hurts looks to throw. Hurts throws to the end zone. Call for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith gives the Eagles the lead. And the Eagles with the first touchdown of the game. With 5:15 to go in the second quarter, it is a 7-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles take their first lead of the day. 11 plays, 70 yards, 6:07 off the clock. First touchdown allowed this season by the Falcons defense. And here is Jake Elliott for the extra point. Let's make it a 7-3 game. And Elliott's kick is good. 7-3 Eagles lead. His Cousins playing? Cousins is playing, although he's not playing very well. But yeah, Cousins, he's playing, although he's just 3 of 6 for 37 yards. Finally, a touchdown. You fell asleep for a bit. Yeah, I know this game. Not much scoring. It takes us 25 minutes to see a touchdown, and it took us 20 or 19 minutes to see a field goal. Not much offense so far. Maybe this is the start of the offense is to wake up a little bit. But waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Falcons going to get the football back, trailing 7-3 after their defense allows the first touchdown of the season. So far, results in the poll: 67% of you guys have said the Falcons will win. 33% have said the Eagles. Make sure to vote if you've not already done so. Do I remember? Do I remember, or do any of you remember when Mike Shanahan used to coach the Falcons? You don't know why, but I just thought of that and it made you laugh. I don't remember that, but so I can't relate. But wonder if anyone else does. We got a flag essentially at the point of the tackle on kickoff return to the 24. This is probably going to be some kind of hold. And we'll back the Falcons up to like the 14. It's an illegal block in the back. Yeah, it's a hold block in the back. I mean, it's essentially the same thing. It's both a 10-yard penalty. So the Falcons will be backed up deep inside their own territory with 5:09 to go at their own 14. McLeod in motion. He gets the carry on the jet sweep. McLeod going to try to turn the corner, unable to do so as he's forced out of bounds after a pickup of only 2. So here is a 2nd and 8. Cousins under center. Drake London comes in motion. Cousins off play action. He's pressured. Will set up a quick check down to Kyle Pitts. He's going to break a tackle, and Pitts will go diving forward for a gain of a yard. So 3rd and 6 for the Falcons. 4:05 to go in the second quarter. Cousins looks to throw. Cousins throws over the middle. That's called for a first down. Ray McLeod up to the 30. And the Falcons move the chains. That's a big first down for the Falcons because you don't want to give the ball right back to the Eagles, who just scored a touchdown on a good drive. You don't want to give the ball right back. That's a good Falcons first down to keep their defense off the field, give them a break, and also just see if you can go answer with a good drive of your own. First and 10 from the 30. Cousins hands off to Bijan Robinson running left. Robinson is in good run, gain of 10. Very close to another Falcon first down. There's a second and about half a yard. Cousins under center. Go back to Robinson here. He's got a lot of space. Bijan Robinson almost able to get past Blankenship. Unable to do so. Taken down to the 46, but a flag is down. Let's see what this flag is going to be. Might come back. There is no foul, so it won't come back. Looks like they were ready to call holding call of it. They pick up the flag. Let's see if we can see where. I could see where they're going to call it, but it's a good no call. Bijan Robinson, 8 carries, 59 yards. That's 7.4 yards a carry. Very effective as a runner. Cousins under center. London in motion. This froze. Alright, I'm not sure what happened there. There's a flag on the play. It looked like some kind of play action, and then Cousins got sacked. But the game froze for a split second right during the play. So let's see what this is going to be. This is a defensive penalty to illegal contact. That obviously wipes off the sack and gives the Falcons an automatic first down. Yeah, that was an illegal contact call. So first down Falcons, 2:19 to go in the first half. Ball on the 41 of the Eagles. Cousins empty backfield, looks to throw. Cousins throwing to the outside. That is low throw, incomplete. Looking for Darnell Mooney. Brings up 2nd and 10 with 2:10 to go. Kirk Cousins tonight, 5 of 9 for just 51 yards. There's a 2nd and 10 from the 41. Mooney in motion. Winds up in the backfield. Cousins looks to throw. Cousins has time. Zips one downfield. Caught by McLeod. McLeod inside the 25. Slammed down at the 23. And a nice first down for the Falcons. Brings us to the 2-minute warning as well. Hold on, we got another flag. Oh, this looks like it's going to be on McLeod after the play. Let's see. It looks like kind of. See, it's on Ray Ray McLeod after the play. It's an unnecessary roughness call. But that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Here in the first half, Eagles lead this one 7-3. They just said this was the third ever time McLeod has been penalized in his career. But 2 minutes ago here in the first half, Eagles lead this one 7-3. Falcons with the football on the Eagles at 38. Currently in the middle of a 7-play, 63-yard drive. That's taken 3:15 off the clock. Each team also has 2 timeouts remaining in the first half. Alright, they just got back from commercial. Falcons with the football, looking to score their first touchdown, moving the football around in this drive. From the 38, Cousins in shotgun. Cousins looks to throw. Cousins has time. We'll check this down to Robinson in the flat. It's got space after the catch. Nice move by Bijan. And he picks up 7. He is just so dangerous with the ball in his hands. Just a simple little check down there with space after the catch. Gains 7 yards, and if there wasn't a second defender trying to come up and make the tackle as well, he may have 15, 20 yards as opposed to 7. Here's a 2nd and 3. Cousins under center. Handoff goes to Bijan Robinson, makes a cut. Bijan up the middle, and Bijan still on his feet, fighting down to the 17-yard line. He has been so good here in this first half. Another good run for the second year back from Texas. He's got 73 yards on 9 carries here in this first half. Cousins under center. They'll keep it on the ground this time with Tyler Algier up the middle. And Algier picks up 4. Ball in the 13, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Another run play, Algier up the middle. And Algier fighting for yards. He gets 7. First down for the Falcons. And with 26 seconds left in the first half, we have a timeout called. It's the second timeout called by the Falcons. Stops the clock with 26 seconds and a 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. 11 play, 80-yard drive for the Falcons so far. Best drive of the day by far. 4:49 off the clock. 26 seconds left in the first half. Empty backfield for Cousins. Cousins throws a screen out to Bijan. He makes a nice move. Bijan, that's a face mask. Brandon Graham called for the face mask on the tackle. And it doesn't really do a whole ton, but it is a penalty. And moves the Falcons halfway closer to the goal line. They clear face mask call. So it's still first down. This time the ball is on the, the 3.5. First and goal for the Falcons. Down 7-3. They get the kickoff to begin the second half. The ball is on the 3. 3 receivers lined up to the left of Cousins. A back lined up to his right. They'll run the ball. Robinson up the middle. He's stuffed at the line. I really don't like that call. I know you've been running the ball effectively, but a run there on first down, I don't love it. Because now that forces them to use their third and final timeout. So second goal, 17 seconds left. Ball on the 3. Actually, ball's on the 4. Cousins looks to throw. Pressure, throws out to the flat. Incomplete. Darnell Mooney was there. Just a little bit of an inaccurate throw from Cousins. Went him a bit too far towards the sideline. And Moody couldn't catch up to it. Darnell Mooney's been targeted 3 times, hasn't caught any of them though. So here's a third and goal from the 14. Third and goal from the 4 with 14 seconds left. And now prior to this third down play, we've got a timeout called defensively. That is the second timeout spent by the Eagles. They'll have 1 left. Falcons out of timeouts. It'd be nice to end the half up 7. They wouldn't be up 7, they'd be up 3. I know what you mean. Well, I think what you were trying to say, it would be nice to end the drive with 7, so like with the touchdown. Or be up by 3, but I get what you were trying to say. But third and goal from the 4. Cousins looks to throw. Cousins, wow, throws it into the crowd. Must think his receivers are absolute giants if they're going to catch that. So here's a 22-yard field goal attempt for Younghoe Koo. He's 1 for 1. And Koo is now 2 for 2 as he hits that one, and it is a 7-6 Eagles lead with 6 seconds to go in the first half. The games this year seem a lot less scoring happening. Yeah, I would agree. I feel like it's because passing has been down. There hasn't been as many passing yards or touchdowns so far this season. But I saw a stat before. But yeah, there's I believe it was like 68 passing touchdowns in the first 2 weeks of the season combined, which is like 20 less than last year. Obviously, that doesn't include whatever we get today, which is already one passing touchdown. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Actually, right as I said that they just got back from commercial. But on the goal line and when it does nothing, not what you're hoping for. Yeah, settle for a field goal, not ideal. With 6 seconds left in the first half, not much time for the Eagles to do something, especially if the kickoff gets returned at all. Kickoff is a touchback and will come out to the 30. Be right back. Halftime refreshments muted. Okay, sounds good. But the Eagles will just take a knee and we will head to halftime. Eagles with a 1 point lead, 7-6. Falcons get the football to begin the second half. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a quick break as I do at halftime of every game I stream. I'll be back in a couple minutes for the second half. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me as I took a quick break. But the Eagles lead the Falcons 7-6 at halftime. Low scoring first half. Um, but offense picked up a little bit in the second quarter after not a single first half offensive touchdown. Or sorry, not a single first quarter point is what I'm trying to say. But offense picked up a little bit in the second quarter. But as far as my updated score prediction goes, I don't think the Eagles will come anywhere close to 30 after a 7-point first half. But I do think the offense will pick up a little bit. They started to look a little bit better in the second quarter, and I think that's going to continue as the game progresses. So let's go with the... I'm going to stick with the Eagles. I think they will win. Obviously, I would prefer to see the Falcons win, but I'm going to stick with the Eagles in terms of who I think will win. Let's go Eagles by a score of, let's say 21-13. So Eagles 21-13. That is my updated score prediction. Originally, I said 30-17 Eagles. But going over some stats from the first half. Starting off with player stats for the Falcons. Kirk Cousins didn't have a great first half. 7 of 13, 75 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Also hasn't been sacked. The Falcons have run the ball extremely effectively. Bijan Robinson, 10 carries, 72 yards. Tyler Algier, 5 carries, 33 yards. And then Ray McLeod, 1 carry for 3. Cousins, 2 for 1. But as a team, that is 6.1 yards a carry. 109 yards on 18 carries. Then for the Falcons receiving, Ray McLeod is their leading receiver. 2 catches, 30 yards. Drake London, 2 catches, 25 yards. Tyler Algier, 1 for 12. Bijan Robinson, 1 for 7. Kyle Pitts, 1 for 1. Darnell Mooney, 3 targets, but no catches. Then for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts was 9 of 13 passing for 70 yards and a touchdown. No interceptions or sacks. Rushing, Jalen Hurts, 6 carries, 51 yards. He's the Eagles' leading rusher. Saquon Barkley, 8 carries, 37 yards. Got off to a great start. Slowed down a little bit. Also, you should slow down a little bit as well. And Kenneth Gainwell, 2 carries for 6 yards. Then receiving for the Eagles, Devontae Smith, 3 catches, 30 yards, and the game's only touchdown. Tight end Grant. I've no idea to say this guy's name. Grant Calcaterra? Maybe that's right. 2 catches, 19 yards. Dallas Goedert, 1 for 9. Jahan Dotson, 1 for 6. Britton Covey, 2 for 6. And Johnny Wilson, a 1 target, no catches. Then team stats. First downs, Falcons lead that category 12-9. Falcons have run 2 more plays at 31-29. Falcons have outgained the Eagles 184-164. Falcons have outpassed the Eagles 75-70. Outrushed the Eagles 109-94. And yards per play also in favor of the Falcons, 5.9 to 5.7. Red zone trips, the Falcons no touchdowns in 1 trip. They kicked a field goal. The Eagles 1 touchdown in 2 red zone trips. The other time they turned the ball over on downs. No turnovers for either side, and time possessions a little in favor of the Eagles, 16:07 to 13:53. But Yeah, those are the first half stats. If you look at them, you would think the Falcons would be leading this game, but they're not. I mean, it is a 1 point game, but we'll have to see how the rest of the game plays out. Having problems with captions. I didn't even know captions are available. Hmm. I'm. I don't. I don't have captions turned off. It's just it says they're unavailable. So I have no idea. It might be your PC that translates, not YouTube. That could be it. Because I'm not sure why, but there's not an option for captions. Not sure. But the second half should begin shortly. The Falcons will get the football to begin the second half. They trail this one by 1.7 to 6. But as far as the second half goes, we got to see if the Eagles are able to stop the run because the Falcons have run them over so far. Bijan Robinson over 70 yards. Falcons averaging over 6 yards a carry. But the Eagles' run defense also wasn't the greatest last week, allowing 21 carries for 163 yards, which is 7.8 yards a carry. But when you take out the 33-yard run that Jaden Reed had, it was really 130 yards on 20 carries, which is still 6.5 yards a carry. So, I mean, I thought that wouldn't be quite that bad. But yeah, Eagles' defense has not really been good stopping the run so far this season. And we'll have to see if the Falcons can continue to take advantage of that. Bijan Robinson played a great first half. But the kickoff here to begin the second half is the touchback as the Falcons take a knee in the end zone. And Kirk Cousins and the Falcons offense will come out to their own 30-yard line. Nick Sirianni in his career with the Eagles, he is 25-6 when leading at halftime. Obviously, this is a very small half-point lead, just 1.7 to 6. So here is a 1st and 10 from the 30. Cousins under center. Off play action, Cousins looks to throw, has all kinds of time, and will throw underneath to Bijan Robinson. And Robinson has 7. Could have had space after the catch, but Cousins, he's been a little low on some throws today. That have either made catches more difficult or prevented opportunity after the catch. There's an example right there. 2nd and 3, Cousins under center, hands off to Bijan running right. Bijan Gets to the edge. Bijan turns the corner. Tightropes the sideline. Where did he step out of bounds? I think it's roughly the Eagles' 45. Yeah, they're going to mark it the Eagles' 44-yard line. And a nice run for Bijan Robinson. He has been so good in this game. He's up to 91 rushing yards and 11 carries. Has 2 catches for 14 yards as well. They go back to him here. Bijan up the middle. And he'll stumble his way forward for 5. That gets him up to 96 yards on the day. Rushing. Obviously has 14 receiving. That didn't change on that play. Kyle Pitts a very quiet night. Just 1 target, 1 catch, and it's 1 yard. Drake London also hasn't been too involved in the offense either. McCloud in motion. Cousins off play action. He's pressured, sets up the screen to Bijan Robinson. He gets blockers out in front. Robinson weaving his way through. We'll get to the 26-yard line. And a nice catch and run on the screen. Good patient running for Bijan Robinson. Sometimes it's hard to wait for the blocks to develop. He did his best there, although didn't really get a ton of blocks. But he did his best to wait for them to develop. Now, got 27 receiving yards on 3 catches. So a 13-yard pickup there, and another Falcon first down. Really good looking drive to start this half. They keep it on the ground this time. Algier running right. Algier makes a cut inside the 20. Algier forced it to bounds after a pickup of 11 to the 15-yard line, and another Falcon first down. It does not matter who is running the ball, whether it's Algier or Bijan. Falcons running the football effectively. Tyler Algier has 6 carries, 45 yards. That's 7.5 a carry. Algier gets the carry again. He cuts up the middle, and Algier powers his way to the 9, a pickup of 5. And he's now at 50 yards rushing. So here's a 2nd and 5. Play selection this drive, 4 rushes, 2 pass attempts. Cousins under center from the 10. They toss this to Algier running left. Algier gets blockers out there, but he's forced out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Here's a 3rd and 4. For the Falcons. This is similar to their drive before the half. Really nice job getting into the red zone, but just stall once they get there. This is a 3rd and 4. London in motion. Cousins looks to throw. Cousins is pressured and he gets sacked. Back at the 15-yard line. And the same thing happens for the Falcons. They get to the red zone, but can't quite get in the end zone. This is a 34-yard field goal attempt, so a yard longer than an extra point. But this obviously a field goal to give the Falcons a lead. And Younghoe Koo nails it. 9-7 the Falcons lead. Maybe their strategy is just to only kick field goals. They saw the Steelers beat them last week, kicking only field goals, so maybe they decided to try it today. But their offense just did not like to score touchdowns. They scored just 1 touchdown last week. Haven't gotten the end zone at all today. It's been a full 4 quarters, 4+ quarters since they've scored a touchdown. As their touchdown last week for the Falcons came in the second quarter. It came with 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. And it was a pass from Kirk Cousins to Kyle Pitts. So now, over a full 4 quarters of football since the last touchdown for the Falcons. Yet they still lead this one 9-3. Hold on. I'm trying to reload this, and now it's saying it can't be played. There we go. But the Eagles are going to get the football back. Their first possession here in the second half. Trailing this one 9-7. Bradley Pinion has it teed up and is set to kick this off. This kick will go into the very back of the end zone. Gainwell takes a knee, and the ball will come out to the 30. Jason Kelsey in the broadcast booth with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. So 1st and 10 from the 30. Hurts and shotgun. Hurts hands off to Saquon Barkley up the middle. He's got a good run of 10 yards. Both teams running the football extremely effectively today. They actually give the Eagles 9 on the run play there. 2nd and a yard. Hurts in shotgun. Barkley lined up to his right. Hurts will hand off to Saquon up the middle again. He goes diving forward for a 4 and a first down. So 1st and 10, 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hurts under center. Now is Goddard at the tight end in motion. Hurts off play action, looks to throw. He's pressured. Hurts steps up in the pocket. He's taken down for a sack. Matt Judon had a tackle for loss in the first half. Now he's got a sack. And Hurts goes down for loss of 4. Second and 14 following the sack. Jalen Hurts tonight, he's 9 of 13, 70 yards and a touchdown. Also 51 yards on the ground. Hurts off play action, looks to throw. Has time, throws over the middle, that is caught by Devontae Smith. And he's going to get taken down right near the line to gain. They will mark forward progress, gives him enough for a first down. So gain of 15. And a fresh set of downs for the Eagles. So 1st and 10 on the 46 of the Falcons. Hurts and shotgun. Will look to throw. Hurts chucks one down to Barkley. Oh, nice move after the catch. Broken tackle. Barkley gains 10. Another Eagle first down. 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. No, this game has not felt like last night's game at all. Last night's game took forever. This game already halfway through the third quarter. I mean, a lot of running of the football in this game, so understandable. Whereas, I can't understand what took last night's game. 10 years. Barkley runs for a pickup of 4. Running left. So here is a 2nd and 6. Ball in the Falcons 32. Hurts and shotgun. Saquon lined up to his right. Here comes a Falcons blitz. It's picked up. Hurts rolls to his right. Hurts on the run. Throws downfield. Caught by Devontae Smith at the 13. Nice play. Nice throw and catch. From Hurts to Devontae Smith. He's played a good game. First and 10 from inside the red zone at the 13. Hurts hands off to Barkley up the middle, and Barkley dragged down after pickup of 5. Falcons were trying to say incomplete on that previous play to Devontae Smith. This one he did catch. He had one that should have been incomplete that they called a catch before and stood because the Eagles got to the line and ran a play quickly. This one he bobbled but did get it and inbounds as well. Here's the throw to Britton Covey. He's unable to get the edge and gain 3. We'll bring up a 3rd and about 3. So yeah, it's 3rd and 3 with 4:55 to go in the third quarter. But yeah, this third quarter specifically is flying by. I don't know if it feels that way for you guys as well, but for me it feels like the third quarter just started. 3rd and 3 from the 6. Hurts looks to throw. Hurts throwing towards the end zone. Incomplete. Wow. Nice play by Jesse Bates. Devontae Smith had it in his hands for a touchdown. But Jesse Bates with a well-timed hit to knock the ball free. Brings up a 4th and 3. That's a nice defensive play. Here's Jake Elliott on for his first field goal attempt of the day. Oh, looks like they're to try a fake here. Elliott splits out wide. A tight end comes under center. They're not going to actually snap this. And as the play clock hits 0, the Eagles will take the delay of game penalty. I guess they were trying to see if they can get the Falcons to jump. Last season, or I think it's the last 2 seasons, the Eagles had a 87% success rate on the tush push. They were just 1 for 2 last week, but a big loss to the offensive line with Jason Kelsey, who was a huge anchor in that quarterback sneak, no longer on the team after retiring. But the kick from Elliott is good, as the Eagles they retake the lead. It is now 10-9. It's a 1-point game once again. Hold on 1 second. Just want to check something real quick. Hold on 1 second. Alright, but waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Let's see, how much time we got left in the third quarter? 4:28. Eagles go 11 plays, 59 yards, take 5:44 off the clock. The Falcons went 9 plays, 54 yards, took 4:48 off the clock. Both teams kicked field goals on their first and so far only drives of the second half. But the Falcons set to get the football back. Braden Mann has it teed up and is set to kick this off. So Mann sends it away, and this one will go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Falcons offense will take over at the 25. I believe if you can get it to bounce into the end zone for a touchback, then it comes out to the 20. But I'm not completely sure. I might have made that up. Let me look that up real quick. Oh yeah, if it bounces before the end zone, it comes out to the 20. If it bounces in the landing zone, so between the 20 and the goal line, and then bounces in for a touchback, it comes out to the 20. Here's the throw out to Drake London. He slips tackle, makes another man miss, and Drake London, not known for his ability to make guys miss, but he gains 10 yards. Actually, they're going to give him 9. But still a nice play. He's more known for his ability to just go up and make a catch. And just a good overall receiver. But able to make a couple of guys miss there, break a tackle, slip another, and he gains 9. 2nd and 1. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cousins under center. Hands off to Algier, and Algier gains 2, enough for a first down. Algier looks a little shaken up after that. He goes off with a slight limp. But he looks alright. Hopefully he is okay. I've always liked him. 1st and 10 from the 41. Cousins, he's pressured right away, and he's going to throw this one downfield incomplete. Ray McLeod, the receiver in the area. Jalen Carter with pressure. So 2nd and 10 from their own 41. Mooney in motion. Going to line up in the backfield. Cousins sets up the screen to Bijan. Doesn't get any blockers out there. And he's taken down for a loss of 2. Eagles are ready for that one. Also, Cousins had to throw that a little bit sooner than he wanted to. And the linemen, they like barely moved to the outside. They stayed very close to the line of scrimmage. Here's a 3rd and 12 from the 39. Cousins in shotgun looks to throw. Cousins is pressured. He's going to dump this off underneath the Pitts. Breaks the tackle. Kyle Pitts taken down short of the line to gain. It's going to be a 4th and 4, and we're likely going to see a Falcons punt. Nice job by Pitts to break a tackle, but then, wow, they're going to keep the offense out there to go for it. This is a little surprising to me. Let's see if they snap this. They will. Cousins to throw. Cousins over the middle. That's caught by McLeod. He breaks the tackle, and McLeod slammed down at the 41. I was surprised they went for that. Raheem Morris, a defensive guy from inside your own territory, I'm surprised they went for that. I like the decision to go for it, but I'm just surprised they did it. But a good 1st down for the Falcons extends their drive. I like the call to go for it, just surprised they did it. But great play. Needed that spark. Yeah, agreed. Here's one over the middle. Mooney makes the catch in stride. He breaks the tackle, and Darnell Mooney is into the end zone for a Falcons touchdown. Kirk Cousins to Darnell Mooney. 42 yards, and the Falcons look like they're going to line up to go for 2 and make this a 7-point game. 7 plays, 70 yards, 3:07 off the clock. And a nice drive for the Falcons. Longest offensive play of the day for either team is a 42-yard catch and run for Darnell Mooney. That spark. Yeah, you were just talking about it right there. Great play, coach. Needed that spark. Yeah, there it was, right there. A big touchdown for the Falcons. They're now up 15-10, going for 2 to make it a 7-point game. Cousins with plenty of time throws to the end zone, broken up. London, the receiver, who was targeted. There was 3 defenders in the area. So it's going to stay a 5-point game. Falcons lead the Eagles 15-10. But one play after a 4th down conversion, the Falcons find Kirk Cousins finds Darnell Mooney for 42 yards for the catch and run. It was actually just the first catch for Darnell Mooney today. He had been targeted 4 times. And finally he catches one. And it goes for 42 yards and a touchdown. But the Falcons up by 5, largest lead of the day for either team. They lead this one 15-10 with 1:21 to go in the third quarter. The previous biggest lead was 4 points, which the Eagles led by after they went up 7-3. But all 3 drives in the second half have scored. A couple of field goals and then a touchdown here for the Falcons. Their first touchdown of the game. And first in nearly 5 quarters of football. So 1:21 to go in the third. Falcons up 5. Eagles get the ball back. The kickoff is a touchback as Gainwell takes a knee. And Hurts in the offense will take over at the 25. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles, 1:21 to go in the third quarter. Hurts off play action will look to throw. Hurts rolling to his left. Hurts is going to take off and run out of bounds after pick of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Hurts and shotgun. Barkley lined up to his right. 3 receivers to his right as well. Hurts throws to the outside. Britton Covey, the catch. He makes a man miss. Britton Covey, another guy, almost able to break that tackle. Up to the 47 if it stands. A flag is down. This looks like an RPO. Could be a potential illegal man downfield. It is exactly that. Ineligible receiver downfield. That's center Cam Jurgens. Called for the penalty. Yeah, he's about 4 yards downfield. Most you can be is you can only be within a yard of the line of scrimmage, which does seem like a little bit, but I believe in college it's 3 yards. But even at that, he was still 4 yards down the field. Hurts looks to throw, has all kinds of time. Underneath, he finds Devontae Smith, and he's taken down after a nice pickup of about 8 yards, 9 yards, to make this a third and about 4. But this will probably be the first play of the fourth quarter, this third down play. Hold on, the game froze. The clock was running with 15 seconds left in the third. Yeah, end of the third quarter. So we head to the fourth quarter with the Falcons leading the Eagles 15-10. Largest lead for either team today. So 1 quarter of football left. Eagles with the football, they'll have a 3rd and 4 upcoming. From their own 36. And that will be the first play of the fourth quarter. Both teams continuing to run the football effectively. Falcons 24 carries, 153 yards. That's 6.4 yards a carry. Then for the Eagles, 21 carries, 119 yards. That's 5.7 yards a carry. Passing numbers look a little bit better. For Cousins, he's up to 163 and a touchdown. Jalen Hurts is 124 and a touchdown. But neither team really throwing the ball that well. But waiting for them to come back from commercial as we enter the fourth quarter. Alright, now they're back. So start of the fourth quarter, 15-10, Falcons lead the Eagles. 3rd and 4 from their own 36. The Eagles need a first down here to keep this drive alive, and really just need a first down overall. Hurts looks to throw, has plenty of time. Hurts now scrambles around, rolls to his right, escaping the rush. Hurts throws downfield. Is that caught? Caught by Britton Covey at the 45. Nice catch by Covey, nice throw by Hurts on the run. He's made several nice throws on the run today. Here's one to the outside, Covey again, this time only a yard. Brings up a 2nd and 9 from the 46. Their own 46. Hurts in shotgun. Barkley lined up to his right. Hurts looks to throw once again. And underneath he's going to find Barkley for 3. Why are the Eagles not running the football? I mean, they have run the ball very effectively, haven't thrown it that well. Yet they are not running the football. 3rd and 6 from their own 49. Could be 4-down territory for the Eagles. It is still early, though. But Eagles have gone for it a couple times so far. From the 46, this is 3rd and 6. Hurts will look to throw. Hurts to the outside. Caught by Devontae Smith. It's going to depend on the spot here. It's going to come in about a yard short of the first down marker. It'll be a 4th and 1. I would fully expect the Eagles to go for it here. I think he actually caught that right at the line of the game. Looks like they're going to line up to go for the tush push. Hurts under center. They also might just try to get him to jump. Play clock at 3. There they go. Hurts with the sneak. He's got it. So the Eagles move the chains. First and 10 from the 43. Handoff to Barkley, and Barkley bounces outside, still on his feet. Although, a lot of running east and west. Doesn't really get north and south to the 40, and he's only going to gain 3. Saquon Barkley had 39 rushing yards on the Eagles' second drive. Since then, he's had 24 yards the rest of the game. Goes back to what I was saying a second ago of why they aren't running the football. So from the 40, here's a 2nd and 6. Hurts to throw to the outside, and it froze. Completed to Britton Covey for a pickup of 2. Come on. Need a stop. Atlanta, yeah. Hurts. Here's a quarterback run. Hurts up the middle of the field. A lot of space. He lowers the shoulder down at the 23. Exactly. Abandon the running game and things don't work out. It happens all the time. Teams run the football effectively, and they just stop running the ball. Eagles right here are a perfect example. Here's a handoff to Barkley up the middle, and Barkley gains 9. There's a good run. They've been doing that all game when they've actually decided to run the ball. So, I mean, why are they throwing it so much here? Like, they've got one of the 5 best running backs in the league running behind one of the best offensive lines. Here's Hurts on the option. Makes cut and has a first down, pickup of 2. Like, the Eagles, let me wait for this update. They're averaging, if I had to take a guess, I'd say like 6 yards a carry. They're averaging 5.7 a carry. Saquon's averaging 5.1. Here they go to him here. Bounces outside. Saquon Barkley makes the cut down to the 3-yard line. Flag is down. Could come back. This one will come back as a hold on the Eagles. Yeah, that is a hold. The 2 flags actually come out for the same holding call. So 1st and 16, 10-yard penalty, but it occurred about 4 yards downfield. So from the 18-yard line, Hurts on a design quarterback run, got a couple of blockers in front of him, and Hurts bounces outside, and Jalen Hurts is out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Jalen Hurts, he has been good as a runner as well. Brings up 2nd and about 3. That's another thing. Jalen Hurts, he looks better as a runner this year than he did near the end of last year. Obviously, he kind of dealt with a knee injury for like the entire second half of the season last year, which impacted his ability as a runner, even though he claimed it didn't, but it clearly did with how he played. But now he's back healthy to start this year, and he's got 83 rushing yards today. Looked like a much different player, especially as a runner. It hasn't been the greatest as a passer, but he has been a very good runner. Here, Saquon spins inside and gains a yard. We'll bring 3rd and 3 from the 5. Well. Philly finally woke up and is playing football now. Yeah, because they started to run the football. Crazy how that happens. So here's a 3rd and 3. Currently on a 15-play, 65-yard drive. It's taken over 9 minutes off the clock. From the 5, a first down is inside the 2-yard line. Hurts off play action, rolls to his right, throws to Barkley in the flat. Is he down short? No, it's a touchdown. Saquon Barkley with a touchdown. A 5-yard receiving touchdown. And the Eagles retake the lead. It is now 16-15. And they're going to want him to go for 2 to try to make this a 3-point game. I mean, an extra point does nothing here. He might be down short. It looks like his knee hit. Ooh, that's close. He might be short. That's why I waited a second, and I said, is he short? To me, it looked like he was down about half a yard short. Yeah, I would agree. It's hard to tell here from this angle they just showed. But to me, here's a good look. It seems like he's short. Yeah, he's about half a yard short. So they should take the points off the board. It's going to be 15-10. Still, it's now 1st and goal from about the half-yard line. They just shredded Atlanta's defense that drive. Yeah, the Phillies offense looked really good that drive. Jalen Hurts, 11 one-yard touchdown runs last season. They're going to line up the tush push here from the half-yard line. Hurts, he's in. Another successful quarterback sneak for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is in, and this time, this touchdown stands, and it is now 16-15. Barkley is no joke. I don't know why the Giants didn't keep him. As a Giants fan, I feel the exact same way. He was like the entire offense last year. And they let him go to a division rival. It's going to be a 2-point conversion attempt here for the Eagles to make it a 3-point lead with 6:47 to go in the 4th quarter. Hurts in shotgun. Barkley lined up to his left. Handoff to Barkley up the middle. Oh, I think he got stopped. Let's see. Did he get in? I think he's just short. Let's see. Did he break the plane when he jumped? That's the question. I don't think so. But he very well could have. No, it doesn't look like it from that angle. No, to me he looks short. Wow, they ruled him in? Oh, because he stretched the ball, it looks like. And that's how it ended up. The Falcons tried to claim he fumbled. Okay, that I didn't see when he stretched the ball. But he is in, at least if he's not down. It's 18-15. Yeah, I thought he was short. Apparently not. So now a field goal will tie it. There's now 6:47 to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles lead by 3, 18-15. And the Falcons are going to get the football back. So far, we've seen points scored on every single drive in the second half. There have been some long drives. We've only seen 2 for each team. But the Falcons have gone 9 plays, 54 yards, kicked a field goal. Eagles went 11 plays, 59 yards, kicked a field goal. Then Falcons went 70 yards and 7 plays for a touchdown, before the Eagles went 17 plays for 70 yards and scored a touchdown. So the Falcons are going to get the football once again. Do I think Atlanta can tie it up? I think so. The offense has always been moving the football. They just scored their first touchdown of the game. I think so. Especially if they continue to run the football, which they've done extremely effectively. Eagles can't seem to stop Bijan in the run game, so I think they can. The kick is a touchback, and it will come out to the 30. So Kirk Cousins and the Falcons offense onto the field with 6:47 to go in the game. Ball on their own 30 after the kick being a touchback. I feel like the strategy for NFL teams on kickoffs should be to intentionally try to have it be a touchback as long as it goes into the end zone on a fly. Because if it goes into the end zone on a fly, then it comes out to the 30 if it's a touchback. If it bounces into the end zone, it comes out to the 20. So I think if you're an NFL team, you should like your chances of trying to return it past the 20, but not past the 30. That's my thinking. Here's the handoff to Bijan, bounces outside, forced out at the line of scrimmage. Jacoby Dean forces him out. Falcons looking to avoid an 0-2 start. 19 of 21 teams in the last 3 seasons who started 0-2 missed the playoffs. So here's a 2nd and 9 from the 31. Cousins under center. Cousins off play action. Looks to throw. Going to take a shot down the field. Incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the receiver, targeted. Brings up a 3rd and 9. This is a big 3rd down right here. Uh, 0-2 like your Broncos. Well, as a Giants fan, I'm right there with you. But, yeah. Darnell Mooney's been targeted 5 times today. It's just 1 catch for 41 yards and a touchdown. Here's a 3rd and 9. The Falcons have converted just 1 3rd down today. They averaged 6.7 yards to go. Yo, why are they going to commercial? Is there like some kind of injury timeout, or why are we going to commercial? I don't know. It just says timeout at 6:12. But 6 minutes, 12 seconds remaining. I have no idea why they're at a commercial. You watched the YouTube channel That's Good Sports. The first game with Wilson quarterback in Denver. That the pain was so real. Yeah, that experiment, or not even experiment, that attempt at finding a quarterback definitely did not work for the Broncos. Yeah, I've also seen that channel before. Oh, looks like there was an injury timeout for Maddox, who ran into his own teammate. So, rookie Cooper DeJean out of Iowa is into the game now. Haven't seen much of him at all. Cousins looks to throw. Cousins throws to the outside. That is caught. Oh, it's going to depend on the spot here. Drake London made the catch. Spot comes about a yard short. He was awfully close to a first down. Caught it right about at the marker. And it's going to be a 4th and 1. The Falcons are going to keep the offense out there to go for it. Here's the handoff to Robinson. Oh, he got stuffed at the line. No gain, and the Eagles defense with a huge stop. There's now a flag on the play. Hold on. There's a flag that comes up after the play. His helmet came off. Oh yeah, the Eagles get the stop. I think they thought he took his helmet off in celebration, but it fell off. And that's what the flag was going to be there for. But they end up picking up the flag, but a huge stop. Very aggressive call to go for it there. Which I don't mind the aggressive call, but that's a huge stop. I mean, if you're the Falcons, you gotta like your chances of running the football there. You're averaging. Bijan Robinson is averaging nearly 7 yards per carry. So to say he can't get 1 yard, I mean, that is. That is crazy. But. It is now 1st down for the Eagles. I can't take helmet off in the field of play. Yeah, that is the rule, but I'm pretty sure what they were saying. That's what the flag looked like it was called for. But I'm pretty sure what happened was it fell off during the play, so then it's not a penalty. But yeah, that is correct. If you take the helmet off in the field of play, like you physically take your helmet off, then it's a foul. But because it fell off during the play, then it's fine. You're not watching the game, so you can't see, alright? That's alright. I'm just trying to explain what happened. How much time's left? 5:38. 5:38. Eagles up by 3. Ball in the 39. The Falcons' 39-yard line. Hurts hands off to Barkley. A lot of space on the ground. Saquon Barkley breaks a tackle, gains 11 yards. A flag on the play. This run will be called back due to a hold. Football has gotten soft with the penalties and rule changes. 90s, they were lying people flat and waking players up with smelling salts. Yeah, that was definitely gotten a lot less violent, I guess that's right, we're less physical since then, but yeah. 1st and 17 from the 46. Hurts hands off to Barkley, but with 2 Falcon defenders standing right there. Looked like that was an option play, but Hurts didn't really have an option. He was just keep it or lose 2, or hand it off and lose 2. So it's now 2nd and 18. 4:45 to go. Each team does have all 3 timeouts. Eagles up by 3. Saquon Barkley tonight has run the ball 18 times for 79 yards. That's 4.4 yards a carry. 2nd and 18. Hurts off play action. Looks to throw. Has plenty of time. Throws down the field. That's caught by Dallas Goedert. And Goedert is a little short of the first down mark, but a good 15-yard pickup there on 2nd down. Makes this a much more manageable and easy 3rd down. So here is a 3rd and 2 from the Falcons' 31-yard line. Hurts throws to the outside. Barkley is there, and Barkley turns upfield. He's got a 1st down. That's a big 1st down. Clock continues to run as well, as he stays in bounds. Under 3.5 to go. The Falcons had defenders there, but Barkley does a good job just lowering the shoulder and just getting enough for the 1st down. 1st and 10. Saquon Barkley, 22 touches for 100 scrimmage yards. And a big 1st down right there. Hurts hands off to Saquon. This time he's going nowhere. No gain. Grady Jarrett stops him at the line of scrimmage. 2:43 to go, clock running. What point do you start using your timeouts here if you're Raheem Morris and the Falcons? Probably soon, right? The Eagles are forced to run another play before the 2-minute warning. 2:15 left. Hurts hands off to Barkley up the middle. Barkley close to another 1st down. Let's see, did they give him the 1st down? Yes, they did. Another 10-yard run for Saquon Barkley, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Looks a little short there on that replay of it. But we reached the 2-minute warning here. 2 minutes to go in this game. It's been a close game the entire way. Eagles up by 3, 18-15. That running really changed things up at the end of the game. Philly's doing good now. Yeah. Running the football has been key to both teams. And now that the Eagles are now that they've actually gone back to running the football, they're moving it very effectively. As this drive, it's been all run plays except one. They ran for 11, but it got called back due to a hold. Then he got no gain. Or sorry, it's been all run plays except for two. Then Hurts threw for 16. Barkley on a swing pass right for 4. Then no gain, and then 9. Pick up of 9 for Saquon. So they did mark Saquon short. It is a 3rd and 1, although the official is discussing something right now. It's 3rd and 1 instead of first down. Two minutes to go. 3rd and short. Eagles. We all know what's coming here. It's going to be the tush push. Picking up first downs, controlling the clock in the lead, running is a must. Yeah, definitely is. They're going to run the ball the entire rest of the way. Falcons do have all 3 timeouts. So they can get the football back. They just need to get stops. This will be huge to stop. Well, they just jumped off sides. I was just going to say, this would be huge if they can stop them on 3rd and less than a yard here. Right as I say that, somebody jumps off sides. The announcers are saying that may have been intentional, just to avoid well, the Eagles declined it because they thought it was intentional to avoid an extra 40 seconds coming off the clock. So they now have to run the play. Hurts picks up the first down. And there's timeout number 1 for Atlanta. But that was smart in both ways. For the Falcons trying to jump off sides and give them the first down. So then it keeps an extra 40 seconds on the clock. Because then they can stop it on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Or after first down, after second down, and after 3rd down. As opposed to having to stop it before first down, before second down, before 3rd down. So then the Falcons can run a 3rd down, or sorry, the Eagles can run a 3rd down play. So minute 56 to go now, 2 timeouts left for the Falcons. So from the 17, Barkley up the middle. Barkley spinning his way for 3 or 4. And there's another timeout for the Falcons. They're down to 1 left. Stops the clock with a minute 51 to go. The Eagles still have all 3 timeouts. So minute 51 to go. Eagles up by 3. This isn't one of the situations where you would want to let him score because a touchdown essentially loses the game for the Falcons, making it a 2-score game. But waiting for them to come back from commercial here. One timeout left for the Falcons. There's a minute 51 to go. Thanks for the stream again, heading into the kitchen. You're welcome, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Quarterback comparison tonight, both about 170 passing yards, Cousins at 171, Hurts at 170. Each with a passing touchdown, and have been sacked once. The difference, Jalen Hurts has rushed for 85 yards and a touchdown. So a minute 51 to go. Eagles with the football, 2nd and 6. Second and 6 from the 13. Hurts in shotgun. Will hand off to Barkley. And Barkley is going to gain about 3. Here's the final timeout for the Falcons. A minute 46 to go. Barkley goes down to the 10-yard line. Falcons now out of timeouts. So now, they'll be able to get the ball back. Hurts had a decent game. He played alright. The runner, what he did as a runner really made him have a pretty good game. But if you're looking at just his passing numbers, it's nothing too impressive. So here's a 3rd and 3. Play clock runs all the way down. And the Eagles have to call a timeout here. So here is a 3rd and about 3 for the Eagles. A first down wins them the game, obviously. But if they don't get a first down, they can run the clock down to roughly a minute before they snap the ball on 4th down. Eagles 5 of 7 on second half 3rd downs. Hurts under center. Hurts off play action. They're going to throw it. Barkley in the flat. Oh, he dropped the ball! Saquon Barkley drops it. Wow, that is huge. Barkley drops it, meaning the clock is stopped with 1:42 to go. And here's a 4th and 3. Oh, the Eagles just had the game won. Because Barkley's definitely able to pick up the first down after he catches that. But he just doesn't catch it. And now they're going to attempt a 28-yard field goal here for Jake Elliott. So this field goal is good, so the Falcons will need a touchdown. Yeah, I get it. The rushing yards make it seem like he had a few good plays overall, I don't think the Eagles are all that good. Yeah, I can understand that. I think the Eagles are pretty good, but the rushing numbers definitely seem like Jalen Hurts had a better game than he did. But there is now a minute 42 for Kirk Cousins and the Falcons offense to work with. Or sorry, 139. But that was a huge drop for Saquon Barkley because it saves him roughly 40 seconds. And I mean, you would think I don't love throwing the ball there, but I can understand it on that situation. That is a very high percentage completion. But I mean, obviously he dropped the ball. So minute 39 to go. Falcons down by 6. Touchdown ties, extra point wins. Cousins tonight has thrown for 15 for 23, 171, and a touchdown. Last season, the Eagles had 3 losses after leading in the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. Here, Cousins trying to lead the Falcons back to their first win of the season. 1st and 10 from the 30. Cousins looks to throw. Cousins sets his feet, throws that is completed to Kyle Pitts. He's got a first down. Clock's still running. Falcons out of timeouts. Minute 23 to go. Cousins in shotgun. Will look to throw. Cousins with time throws to the outside. That's a big play. Why would you turn to the inside? It's a low throw from Cousins. So Mooney has to make a sliding catch. But it's right by the sideline. Mooney just gets up and has to go out of bounds. Instead, he turns inside. So the clock continues to run. Now there's a minute left. Under a minute. 56 seconds. Cousins to throw again. Another one to the outside. Another one to Mooney. Mooney! This time he steps out at the 12. Smart play there. Falcons, wow, they're already to the 12-yard line. And they still have 48 seconds to go. 3 plays. And they're right there. Plenty of time. Yeah, plenty of time as well. I mean, the way they did that, 58 yards on 3 plays in like a minute. That's really good. Cousins to throw here. Another one to the outside. London picks up about 5, maybe 6, and gets out of bounds with 43 seconds to go. So right now, really all you need to do is don't take a sack. Because that's going to have a lot of time come off the clock. So 2nd and 5. Cousins in shotgun. Bijan Robinson lined up to his right. Eagles rush 5. Cousins throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Ray McLeod was the receiver. He wants a flag. He's not going to get one. No sack, no penalty. Yeah, penalty as well. I forgot about that. See, I don't necessarily know if there should have been a flag there. I like the no call. Cousins to throw once again on 3rd and 5. Throws towards the end zone. London's got it, and the Falcons score a touchdown with 34 seconds left. What a drive for the Falcons. They tie the game up at 21. Drake London, a 7-yard touchdown catch. What a drive. 6 plays, 70 yards in a minute 5. All without a timeout as well. What a drive by Kirk Cousins and the Falcons offense. Insane. Made it look easy. Yeah, they really made that look easy. It's going to be This could be big here. They threw a taunting flag on Drake London. I'm not sure why. But that could be big. That now makes this a much more difficult extra point. Because it is now a 47-yard field goal. But for Younghoe Koo, it doesn't matter as he makes it and gives the Falcons the lead with 34 seconds left. That could have been a big penalty. Because we saw it was with the Falcons. It was the Falcons and Panthers. I can't remember if that was last year or 2 years ago. I'm trying to remember. I think it was when they still had DJ Moore, so 2 years ago. DJ Moore caught a touchdown in the end zone on like a Hail Mary with like 10 seconds left or somewhere around there. Not much time left at all. It was in Atlanta, so against the Falcons. DJ Moore took his helmet off to celebrate, which is a 15-yard penalty. It backed the extra point up 15 yards. They missed it and lost. I remember that specifically from, I think, 2 years ago. Maybe 3, but I'm almost positive it was 2. So 34 seconds left. Now the Eagles have 34 seconds and 2 timeouts. All they need to get in field goal range for Jake Elliott, who's got a big leg. That drop for Barkley now looks huge because if there was 40 seconds off the clock there, this game would be over right now. There's 34 seconds left. 2 timeouts for the Eagles. Need to get into field goal range for Elliott. As I said, he has a big leg, can make from distance. From the 30, Hurts looks to throw. They got a spy on him. Hurts throws over the middle. It's completed to Goddard for a pickup of 12. Clock is running 26 seconds. No, clock has stopped. There must be a timeout by the Eagles. Their second. Yes, second timeout for the Eagles. 26 seconds left. First and 10, they put an extra second back on the clock. 27 seconds. And a timeout to work with. We've seen 6 lead changes in this game. The latest one, Falcons lead 22-21 on a back-and-forth game. From the 43, Hurts and shotgun. Hurts looks to throw. He has time. Now he's pressured. Lets one go deep down the field. Intercepted! Picked off by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will win it. Hurts was hit as he threw. And Jesse Bates picked him off. The Falcons with a comeback win, and then they'll hold on for the win. 22-21. And knock off the Eagles for their first win of the season. A huge interception for Jesse Bates and the Falcons defense seals the game. 19 seconds left. And the Falcons will improve to 1-1. The Eagles will fall to 1-1. A huge play. Did the Eagles really just call a timeout? What's even the point? I mean, a second went off the clock, but now they just have to kneel it down again, which they do, and now the game is over. But 22-21, the Falcons upset the Eagles. Good game, Falcons. Really wanted to win that game. Great stuff, Cousins. Yeah, really good drive at the end of the game. Falcons did a great job coming back. And we have seen so many upsets this week in the NFL. It is wild. I've been thinking about what I'm going to do with my power rankings from, like, this morning. I still have no idea what I'm going to do. But other upsets, we saw the Saints beat the Cowboys. The Bucks beat the Lions. The Vikings upset the 49ers. The Raiders were upset, or the Raiders upset the Ravens. The Rams lost to the Cardinals. We have seen so many unexpected winners this week. It has been insane. I did not see that coming. Me neither. I could have seen the Falcons winning, but that comeback and that ending to the game, that was crazy. What a drive for Kirk Cousins to end it. You really could not have put that drive together better. But Kirk Cousins gets his first win as a Falcon. He ends up playing a pretty decent game when you look at his stats. 241 and 2 touchdowns on 20 of 29 passing. But a big 6-play, 70-yard touchdown drive in a minute 5, and they did it all without any timeouts. Another great call. Thank you. Appreciate that. But, yeah, that's going to do it for tonight's stream, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this stream, subscribe, turn notifications so don't miss any other upcoming videos or upcoming streams. I do my best to post as often as possible. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video.